Press Enter Menu to open the Options menu, and press 1 to configure the exam. Press 5 to select Segmental with PVR waveform. Press numbers 1 through 5 to toggle through the various arterial sites and select desired sites to assess. Press 6 to choose between performing the exam in line down the leg or laterally moving from one side of the patient to the other. Press Enter Menu when finished. Press Enter Menu to open the Options menu again and 2 for System Settings. Press 6 to select PPG and press Enter Menu to exit System Settings. Wrap a cuff at each site to prepare for the exam as shown. In this example, we will obtain pressures and waveforms from the ankle, calf, and thigh for the 3-cuff method. Commonly, a 10 cm limb cuff is used at the ankle, a 12 cm limb cuff is used at the calf, and a 17 cm contoured cuff is used at the thigh. Use the appropriate size cuff based on the circumference of the limb. Place the PPG probe on the index finger with the blue side of the probe against the skin as shown. The probe should be snug to ensure contact, but not so tight that blood flow is occluded. The patient must be still to acquire a PPG signal. Start at the right brachial and connect the hose to the cuff. Wait a few seconds for the waveform to stabilize after applying the probe. Press Scale 1 or more times as needed to adjust the vertical scaling to obtain a waveform as large as possible without clipping at the top. Once the waveform is stable, press Pump to inflate the cuff until the PPG pulsations disappear. Release Pump and the cuff will begin to deflate. Press Freeze after several pulses have reappeared. Press the up or down key to move the caliper tool to the beginning of the first upward slope at the start of the pulsation, as shown. This is the systolic pressure. Press Save to record it, and the marker will move to the next protocol location. Move the PPG probe from the finger to the great toe. Move the hose to the next site and connect it to the cuff. Now we'll obtain a PVR ankle waveform. Press and hold Pump to inflate the cuff to 75 millimeters of mercury. Release when the inflation automatically stops. Pressure will deflate to 65 millimeters of mercury for optimum PVR. Wait for the cuff deflating message on the display to disappear. If needed, use the scale key to optimize the waveform. After the waveform stabilizes, press Freeze. Here you have 2 options. If the waveform is acceptable, press Save to record it, or use the up or down key to scroll to the optimum waveform, then press Save to record it. Press Save again to move to the next protocol location. Now we'll obtain the pressure using the PPG probe. Once a stable waveform is obtained, press Pump to inflate the cuff to a pressure approximately 20 millimeters of mercury above the pressure where the PPG pulsations disappear. The cuff will begin to deflate automatically once the pump stops. After several pulses reappear, press Freeze and use the up or down key to move the caliper to the first upward slope. Press Save to record the systolic pressure. Continue these steps for the remaining sites to complete the segmental exam. After completing the exam, press Print and apply the adhesive-backed labels with the exam results onto the report form. Or save the exam to one of the 10 storage locations as explained in the File Management section of this video.